everybody, Haley here. I am here today to show you some new products. Well, they're not new. They're not like launches. I'm not that cool. I don't get to try them. But they are new to me. And this is not really going to be a full face. It's going to be like a kind of halfway, maybe just a quarter halfway. I don't know. Anyways, let's just get into the products. First new to me product is a concealer. I was looking for a new concealer. I wasn't unhappy with my other one. It just wasn't as full coverage, especially for days like today when you have beautiful things like this on your face. And my skin's been just freaking out lately, especially this week. I don't know what is going on. I got pimples all over the place. So I wanted a little bit more full coverage, but also not really a high-end one because, let's face it, I'm broke. So I did some research and I saw the SuperStay Better Skin by Maybelline seemed like a pretty good option for concealer, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. It actually is, I wouldn't say full coverage, but it's definitely medium to full, which is more than my other one was, so I'm pretty happy with that, and it's doing the job of what I want it to cover so far. I'm not using this for under eyes, just for imperfections like this, so I want to go ahead and try to apply a little bit of this here over this beautiful fella right there, some right there, some right there, some right there. It's like all down my neck. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, I've also found, and this is just my personal preference, that this blends in better with my hands instead of this. So I'm going to do like this side with this guy. Oh, that one wasn't that bad. Usually it doesn't look that good. And now I'm gonna go... And of course this side looks terrible when I say that, right? Let's try this. This is also the first time that I've tried to cover anything this wild and crazy, so it didn't do terrible. It did better than my other one would, but you can still see it. For sure, I can still see this. Okay, well, that was kind of disappointing. I'm still not disappointed in this because the other ones, it did a really good job, but this one, not so much. But I really don't think anything would be able to cover this, to be completely honest with you, so I'm not going to complain about that. Going on to my next product, I have a powder foundation. Now, I don't wear liquid foundations. I wear them a few times a year, to be honest with you. I just don't like the way that they feel on my skin. Not necessarily like when I'm wearing it, but if I just like brush against my skin and I feel that, I really don't like it. I don't think it's good to wear stuff that heavy every day, so I normally do a powder foundation. And I've been looking for a new one because my skin has been so dry that the powders that I have just set into those dry patches, and it looks terrible. Accentuates the dryness, and I know that's because I'm using powder. I feel like any powder is going to do that. So I was on the search for a better one, and I came across this Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage 16 Hours. This is in the shade 102 Fair Porcelain. Now, in the store, under the store fluorescent lighting, this looks like my shade. Outside of the store, when I actually wear it, it is not my shade. It is far too light, but I used it too much. I tried so hard to get it to work. I used it too much to return it at this point, so I'm just gonna show you a little bit. Like, that's so bad. How did I not? I did a really bad job. I did a really bad job. I will say that. The powder itself isn't bad. It really does stay because I put this on and there was like a line of it right here where I didn't blend it all the way up, and then I tried to blend it and this would not budge. So, I mean, I didn't get a chance to use it as much as I would like to because, once again, this is just way too light even for my white butt. Maybe I'll find a better shade for me next time. With that powder fiasco, I went to find another one, and I actually went to Sephora this time. Like I said, I did some research on all the products really that I picked up, and people said that the Sephora powder foundation was really good. This is in shade 24 Warm beige, and I still think it might be a little too light, but I think it's going to be better. So I'm going to try to put this on with the sponge here. This is the first time I'm using it. I did a little test in the store, but this is like full time. So it comes off a little more orange than my skin, but I'd rather have that because it look like once I blend it out, it doesn't look that orange. So it's really orange right there, but then once you actually work it in, it's not that bad. And so far, it's not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyways, so far it's not accentuating the dryness of my skin as much as the other powders that I was trying to replace was. And this, I mean, I've barely used any of it, and I can see so far that this has a lot more buildable coverage than my last ones do. I think that this was a pretty good choice. I'm not mad at all. I just kind of want to see how much I can do with this here. And obviously powder foundations aren't going to cover nearly as much as a liquid foundation, but I don't mind. Okay, I'm not mad at this. I think this was I mean, I do look a little orange now that I'm looking at it in another mirror, because this one's really tiny. I do look a little orange. But I also don't have concealer under the under eyes anywhere else. I don't have blush on, so maybe once I actually get that all going, it won't look as bad. Apparently I'm not that good at matching colors to my skin. Is the Rimmel London 16-hour wear lipstick, lip gloss, kiss proof lip color. I was gonna say, I don't know if this is a stick or a gloss or whatever. I've been on the hunt for like super staying lip products for my upcoming wedding, and I've tried, you know, most of the drugstore ones. This is one I haven't tried, so I figured I would give it a try, and I'm very impressed with this product. So it's just like a lot of the other 24-hour, 16-hour, however long hour lip products. It comes with a color and then some sort of balm or something to go over it to make it stay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I do like the color. I think, I don't know if I'm not going to use it for the actual wedding. I have one that I like more, but I'm thinking more for like, you know, bridal shower, bachelorette party. This would be a little bit of a better option color-wise. I just want something a little more, I think, brown toned for the wedding itself. So I applied the step 1, which just says intense color, doesn't say what it is. And last time I didn't really let it dry. I just went straight to the thing, and it doesn't say, there's no instructions on this. It doesn't say like let it sit for 2 minutes and dry, let it dry in general, then apply. I mean, it just says step 1, step 2, pretty easy, but I know the other ones it definitely like says what to do. So I'm gonna let this dry just for a little tiny bit. And ready for step 2. It just says lock and shine. It doesn't say anything, but this is not a balm, it's more of a gloss, just a clear gloss to place over it. And I think it does intensify the color just a little bit, so. And we are good to go for the rest of the day. When I tried this out last time, I actually could not get it off. Like, it really does stay. It stayed overnight. I used regular water. I rubbed my lips like when they were dry. I used makeup remover, and it did not come off. It was stayed through a shower. So, I mean, this stuff actually really does stay, and they have quite a good shade range. This one is in the shade, oh, where'd it go? I just had it. Something about a berry. Oh, 430 Wish Upon a Berry. Very pretty. nail polishes. I just got this one because it was on clearance. I needed a nice new red color. It's a Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. I really, really like these nail polishes. I think they work really, really well. Nail polish from Sally Hansen's. This is, like I said, a very nude pink color. I think that this is going to work really well. I did try it out and I like it. The big thing for me with this one is I didn't need a base color underneath. Usually with these ones, they're so light that you need to do like 7 coats or a base color underneath. I didn't have to do that. This worked really, really well, so I would highly suggest it. And those are my products that were new to me. Overall, very impressed with everything. Not so impressed with my color matching skills, but we will improve in that area. I'll see you guys next time.